Ready, yeah. Oh, locked in, they don't wanna let me get out. I'ma put you on a bench, you gotta sit out. Hit the street and had a block going crazy. Mama say I'm playing with my life and can't nobody save me up. I got steeds, they can't mess with my technique. Yeah, I'm a OG boy, don't disrespect me. Yeah. War with me, I had your whole gang quarantine. Get the mobs and leave your block spotless like I'm Mr. Clean. Ooh. Back in 2010, I had a plan. Now 2021, they run the bands. Living in the future, I'm advanced. And when I get back outside, I make sure they understand I'm the man. Yeah, that's right. I make sure they understand that I'm the man. Yeah. If you ain't talking about no bands, that's a language I don't understand. I'm the man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Gang. I'm the man. Yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, you had a chance and now you lost. Hey, that's expensive. What it cost? Lot of bands. I don't look, I just floss. I be dripping like I'm Voss. Hit the mall and bought it all. All my diamonds clear. Blue diamonds is flawless. I could be a designer, you could shop up in my closet. Yeah, all my pieces custom, you can't go find it at Target. Bought a crib with my wallet, and I ain't even pay a deposit. Yeah, what now? We pull up with no sticks. Bust down. Oh, thought he really thick. Bust down. Me and her are not the same. She do splits. I need all 100%, cause I got commas on my ring. Yeah, commas. Back in 2010, I had a plan. Now 2021, they bring them bands. I've been living in the future, I'm advanced. And when I get back outside, I make sure they understand I'm the man. Yeah, that's right. I make sure they understand that I'm the man. Yeah. If you ain't talking about no bands, that's a language.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy David, back with another video. Y'all already know what we're doing on this channel, man. And today I am bringing y'all a push workout, but it's going to be a shoulder focus. So last time I gave y'all a push workout, it was focused more on chest. So I have two types of push workouts, one that's focused mainly on my chest, one that's focused mainly on my shoulders, but they still both have, you know, a mixture of shoulder and chest exercises. It's just one time I focus more on the other, focus more on one than the other. So today it's going to be focused on the shoulders. So to start off today, we started off with some cardio on the Stairmaster, just a quick easy 20 minutes, not holding on to anything, so nothing too crazy. As y'all know from the last video of the cutting series, I'm done with cutting. But that doesn't mean that I'm not still going to be doing cardio from time to time. I'm just not going to be doing a bunch of 2-a-days. Whenever I was like really trying to cut the last, 3 months or so, I was doing 2-a-days just about, 6 to 7 days a week. But now we've cut that out, and I basically do maybe like 20 minutes of cardio, I would say like 3 times a week. At most. So we started off with that 20 minutes of cardio on the Stairmaster. Then from there we went into a warm-up on the assisted pull-up bar. Nothing too crazy. If y'all already know, y'all been here for a minute, y'all know on my push days I like to warm up with some kind of back movement so I can get some blood pumped up into my back and into the lats, because I feel like that really helps me with getting a big lift off, with whether it's a shoulder press, whether it's bench press. I just feel like whenever I incorporate some kind of back movement first on my push days, my back day just goes so much faster and so much easier. I feel like it's a great way to not only warm up your back, but also warm up your shoulders and your arms. So definitely start off with those. We did 3 sets of that, 3 sets of 10. Again, nothing too crazy here. Y'all notice that whenever I'm doing the assisted pull-ups, that I am kind of giving it a slight pause at the top to really squeeze that blood into the muscle and just get the most out of the assisted pull-ups. And the reason we're doing assisted is just because I don't want to tire myself out too much. We're just trying to, this is a warm-up, remember that. From there, we're going to move into my shoulder movements. So today we started off with rear delts. Instead of normally, a lot of people will normally start off their shoulder day with hitting, their compound movement where it's, shoulder press, military press. just some kind of pressing motion, but today we flipped it up and we did that last. So today I started off with rear delts, one of the smallest muscles in your shoulder, and I find that that's one of those muscles that if you work it first, it's honestly, you're gonna help with that. It's gonna help you with that mind muscle connection, but it's gonna also help you, you know, connect with that muscle when you're doing other exercises throughout your shoulder day. So whenever you move, and when you start off with your rear delts and you move on to, you know, your side laterals, to your front raises, you're gonna still feel like you're getting blood pumped up into those rear delts, and they're still gonna be getting some type of activation and work. So again, to start off, we did rear delt flies, we did standing or bent over, and we did also seated. So while standing up, you already noticed I did a tutorial video on these rear delt you know, flies that I love to do. You kind of bend over at a 90-degree angle, and then you just twist up the dumbbells. So at the top, you just want to twist the dumbbell out and really get that squeeze on that top of the rear delt. So we did those, and as soon as you do the 90-degree bent over flies, you're gonna move into some seated flies, rear delt flies. So you're gonna bend over from your back, and then you're just gonna come up. It's a very small motion. It's not a lot of range of motion when it comes to the seated, you know, rear delt flies, but if you really focus on the angle and making sure that your rear delt is pointed up to the ceiling, you're gonna feel it so much, especially because you're doing this right after you did the standing rear delt fly. So it's kind of like giving double work on them. So the standing rear delt flies at the 90-degree angle are going to be a little challenging. That's the main part of the movement, but in order to get more activation on your rear delts, that's why we're supersetting it. So once you fatigue with the 90-degree angle standing rear delt flies, you're going to sit down and get some more work with them. And then to finish off, I wanted to incorporate some isometric work into this movement. So the last set, I dropped it and I went down to 5 pounds and I held them. So at the top, I squeezed it for about 2 to 3 seconds and then back down. And I did a complete set with that. So we did the standing with the 5 pounds, and we also did seated rear delt flies with the 5 pounds with the squeeze at the top. Really trying to get that isometric work and really just pump blood into those rear delts. So for the rear delt flies, we did 6 sets of 20 reps while standing and then 10 reps while seated. So after we finished with the rear delt flies, we went into some incline bench press on the Smith machine. I really wanted to get some activation on my chest early in the workout and not save it for later. So we did some Smith machine. I haven't done Smith machine in a good little minute. So we hopped on there, did a little slight pyramid, nothing too crazy, because again, today is the shoulder focused day. So I'm not trying to go in here and do, you know, 10, 15 sets on the bench press, right? So we started off with incline, worked our way up, went up from a plate, then we did 185, then we did 225, then we went up to 275 for 2 sets with 3 reps. So we did 3 sets for my top sets. So we did 1 set with 3, then we did another set with 2 reps, then we did another set with 2 reps as well. So 3 top sets. Really try. You already know when it comes to me and compound movements, I like to stay at that heavy weight for multiple sets. I don't like to touch that heavy weight and then come straight back down. That's not doing a lot for my central nervous system nor for my muscles. I'm trying to break those muscles down so that they come back stronger and stronger. So again, today the top 3 sets, I did a set for 3, and then I did 2 more top sets, and I can only get 2 reps with both of those. So after that, we dropped it down to, I believe, 205. So I dropped it down to 205 and did a set, one last set for 20 reps. So I didn't get it all the way through. I believe I got 13 reps, and then I did, I came back and got the next 7. So, and then that finishes off our compound movement for chest at the beginning of the workout. So from there, we went on to the cables and we did some side lateral raises. And I've done side lateral raises with the cables in so many different ways over my time of lifting, where I've done them in front of me, I've done them behind me, but recently I started doing them in between my legs, and I found that to be a very effective way of doing the cable side lateral raises, because I find that just the angle just feels so much more natural, as well as the fact that I'm able to keep my elbow up high as well as bring my arm up in front of me, which keeps that tension so much more on my side delt rather than my front or even the rear delt at too much. So it's really focusing on that side lateral head, which I love with the position that I'm doing this exercise in. So we did 4 sets of that for 15 reps on each side. Make sure you get each side, make sure you counting your reps and that you're getting even reps on each side. So after I finished with the cable side lateral raises, I wanted to get my front delts a little bit of activation as well. I don't focus on front delts so much because I feel like they get so much more activation, you know, on your chest days as well as with shoulder press movements. So I find that I just don't like to, you know, do too many isolation movements for my front delts. But today I wanted to just throw in, you know, a quick 3 sets on the cables with just a straight up neutral grip bar. So I kept my hands at a 90-degree angle, thumbs to the sky, and just raised up above my head. I like to, whenever using or whenever doing any front delt movements, to try and go above 90 degrees. I try and at least go, you know, either to the crown of my head or over my head. That way my front delts are just really getting pumped up. So we didn't do too many sets with the front delts today. We only did about 3 sets of 15 reps. And then from there, I wanted to get some more side delt activation. As again, I've talked about it before, your side delts are very important when it comes to that hourglass look. They're at the top of the hourglass. So if you really want to give that illusion to your physique, you gotta hit your side lateral, the side lateral head of the shoulder. That's really gonna give you that look that you're looking for, and it's going to also help with that 3D look on your shoulders. So today we did another movement for side lateral raises, and this is a movement I really love. I've done a tutorial on this before where I bring the dumbbells behind my back and just I flare straight up, and this honestly is a killer. You do not need a whole lot of heavy weight for this. I think I used, you know, 10 pounds or 15 pounds today. I might have been 10. I'm pretty sure it was 10. Used 10 pounds today and came straight up. And this is when things got real. Took off the shirt and everything, man. Y'all see y'all boy looking crispy. That cut did your boy right. So definitely, I'll speak on this a little bit right now. Definitely trying to, although I'm not cutting anymore, I'm definitely not trying to, you know, bulk up too fast. I'm going to be going on a lean bulk. As I said, I'm still going to be trying to do cardio, you know, 2 to 3 times, most likely 3 times a week consistently, as well as still eating somewhat clean throughout the weeks. Of course, it's not going to be very strict in terms of, you know, rice, chicken, and green beans every single day for every meal or so, but I'm still going to try and maintain at least a lean physique for, you know, the foreseeable future, at least the next, you know, 4 or 5 months, and then we'll go from there. But as you can see, yeah, your boy looking crispy, hitting them side lateral raises from behind the back. That's a great movement. If you have not tried it, definitely start incorporating that into your workouts. Again, you want to be very careful with these because you are going behind your back. It can be a lot of pressure on your neck and your spine. So just make sure, you know, you're nice and relaxed and that you're allowing your side lateral delt head to get the activation and get the work that needs to happen right here. For this movement, we did about 4 sets, about 15 to 20 reps. Again, we're going with the lightweight here, so you really want to make sure you're getting a lot of volume here. It's lightweight, so you're gonna shoot for about 15 to 20 reps here. So the compound movement for today is going to be the hammer strength shoulder press machine, plate loaded. So we're not going to do anything too crazy here, as we've already activated all of our heads of our shoulder, where our shoulders are on fire at this point. We've done side laterals, we've done rear delts, and we've done front raises. So all of my heads, all of your shoulders already on fire. Now you just want to get some more blood into it and get a compound movement in there and build some strength a little bit. So we did about 6 sets on the hammer strength shoulder press machine. So we started off with a plate, and then we threw 2 plates on there, and then from there we went into about 275 for 2 top sets. So as we were working up, we did 4 sets of 8, and then we did 2 top sets of 4 reps. Again, when it comes to me, I don't count the first rep, the initial rep of kind of like bringing it up from the bottom to the top. That's not a rep for me. I don't start counting until I come down from the top, and then that's, so you might look at the video and see I did like 5 reps, but I don't count that first rep. It's 4 reps. So 2 sets of 4, however you want to count it. And then on the last set, we went all out and did a burnout set. So when I say burnout, I want you to be able to not even, you know, bring it up halfway. You want to go all out. I don't even know how many reps I did. I didn't count. For me, it was all about just going until I can't go no more. And to finish off the workout, we're gonna go back to the cables and we're gonna do some 1-arm cable flies. So I really like these because I really feel like it really isolates those pecs and really gets some great activation that and kind of allows you to get more of a squeeze on your chest rather than doing the two cables together. I just find that the mind muscle connection is a lot stronger with that one arm at a time. So try these out if you haven't. For this, we did about 4 sets of about 12 to 15 reps. And when you're doing these, I really want you to focus on, at the bottom, we're gonna go from high to low. I really want you to focus on, when you get to the bottom, squeezing your pec and squeeze all that blood into the muscle. It does you no good to be going through this movement all fast. You really wanna slow it down and make sure that you're getting a really good squeeze at the bottom. Really make sure you're contracting at the bottom and getting that isometric contraction of the movement. All right, there we go. That is the complete workout for today. A push workout with a shoulder focus. As I said before, we hit all the heads of the shoulder, so we got complete activation of our shoulder. We also got a compound movement in there with the hammer strength shoulder press. So we really, made sure that our shoulders were the main focus of the day, but we also got some really good work when it came into our chest, and we did the incline Smith machine, which I hadn't done in a minute, and that felt really good to do. And then we also got some isolateral work at the end with the one arm cable flies. So solid workout right there, man. Make sure y'all try this one out and let me know down in the comment section how y'all like it. Also, before I go, make sure y'all like the video, man. A lot of y'all are watching the videos, and I know y'all like it because YouTube is telling me y'all are watching my videos longer, so y'all obviously must like it. So make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up button. It's really gonna help us get this channel out there, get these videos out there so more people can get put on game. Also, another thing, man, y'all gotta subscribe, because I was looking at my analytics and they said that about 80% of y'all ain't subscribed yet, man. So hey, if y'all really vibing with the content that I'm giving y'all now, especially being more consistent and giving y'all more drops on Sundays, definitely tap in, man, and hit that subscribe button. Help me out. That's really gonna get this channel out there, and it's gonna get us noticed, and more people, can join the family. So until next time, man, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we out, man. Stay prayed up. Let's get it.